am I excited? Is everybody excited? I have never seen such a room of so many beautiful people in one room. Champions. This is a room of champions. Everybody do me a favor. Everybody say, wow. Now do me one more favor. Let's say it backwards. Wow. Guys, I'm going to get into some critical things. A lot of people in this industry, they do not know the proper way of what I call closing. You know, I love what Chris was talking about, sales. Oh, I'm not a salesperson. Yet you sold yourself to your spouse. You sold yourself to your job, right? Everybody sells. I don't care who it is. But here's what I want you to change in your mindset is that you're a messenger. Actually, me-sager. That's what I'm a glorified me-sager. You're like, what do you mean? Well, the first two letters in message is what? Me. The next set of letters is what? Sage, which means wise, wisdom. So I go out and I share the message about Strongbrook and what our possibilities are and what we can do and how we can change your life. That's what I am. That's where I'm because of where I'm at. It's because I'm able to go out there and share this message. But the biggest problem is people don't know how to lead someone through the process. Would you all agree? Right? And here's the thing I want to share with you. The grand openings are the most powerful tool we have. The maps gets everybody through the system, gets them educated, gets them around us. So they're powerful tools. But you've also got to be out there doing one-on-ones. You've got to be meeting people. You've got to get them engaged. The faster, the person that's going to succeed in this company is the one that's doing the most presentations. I'll tell you that right now. It depends on how fast you do it, but you need to lead someone through a process. So let's go ahead. I've got 8 minutes now. Here we go. First off, what do you do next? When someone's at a grand opening, what do people typically say? So they go up and say, what do you think? Right? Which then opens the gateway to unlimited things, negative and positive. What did you think? Well, it seems like a pyramid thing, right? I mean, it leads to all different directions. And a lot of people don't know what to say or how to guide. So the first thing you need to do is assess the prospect, right? And here's some things that I use, and which is important to me, right? And that is, what do you like best about what you just saw? What did I do? I'm looking for the positive. So they can't throw negative to me because they don't know how to answer that question any other way, right? So I open up the question, what do you like best about what you just saw? Then, or I may say, what do you like about what you just heard? Because if you're doing three-way, you do the same thing, right? If I do a one-on-one after I'm done, what did you like best about what you just saw? Then, as an opener, I let them say what they're going to say, right? So, you know, Bill, I like to have people tell me the story. I want to hear what they're going to say, and I'll let them go. I'll let them keep talking. So, and this is another one that you could use. Based on what you've had heard, do you see yourself as a customer or a team member? That's pretty clear, right? Right? Oh, I thought I was alone again. Man, y'all scaring me. It's scary up here, right? So you assess where they're at, their mindset. That's the first job. The second is once I've let them do that, I let them share with what they're doing. Now, I go into a 4-question close. It doesn't matter what they say, right? Bill, does it matter? Jim, Greg, does it matter what they say? No, not at all. So here's what the deal is. I will ask them this. And folks, this comes from since the age of 16. And I'm 47 right now, right? I've been doing this for many years, working with hundreds and thousands of people, no different than you, doing the same thing. And I was mentored by folks that have made millions in months doing the program. And so a lot of this training you're going to get that I have learned. And here's the 4-question close. Based on what you've just seen, if you were to get started with Strongbrook on a part-time basis, make sure you say that because everybody's busy. Part-time basis. How much money would be worth your while, okay, to do this business? How much money would it be worth? And I let them tell me. So if they say $10,000 a month, great. They say $2,000, great. Hey, if I can put $500 in your pocket every single month, would that change your life? This is yes, this is no. If I put $500 in your pocket every month, could I change your life? If not, I'll give you all my bank account. Y'all can start dropping dollars in there, right? 500 can change someone's life. So I let them tell me that. Then I ask them approximately how many hours could you commit each week to a Strongbrook business? So I let them tell me. If they say, I could commit 5 to 7, or if someone says they want to make $10,000 a month, they commit 1 hour a week. I tell them and I look them straight in the eye and I say, well, guess what? If you find a program like that, come back and tell me, because I'll join it with you, right? I bring them back to reality. So I say, look, average 5 to 10 hours a week. Then I ask them, how many months would you work those kind of hours to develop this kind of income? What am I doing here? I'm projecting in their mind a time frame, how much time they're committing, how much time they're going to be doing this business. See, I'm already programming their mind to let them know, okay? So once they've told me that, then I go to here. If I could show you a way to develop that $2,000 a month, working 5 to 7 hours a week on a part-time basis for the next 6 months to a year, would you be ready to get started today? Now, what am I doing here? I'm pulling out every objection that they have, because I've led them down a path to now they have to make a decision. So I want to hear these objections. I want to hear what they're saying. Now, once they do that, I said, listen, let's sit down and I'll create a plan. And we'll do what we call leapfrog. We're going to leapfrog. So what I do, and I'm going to kind of breeze through this real quick, because most people's belief is that they don't believe they can do this. Yet, the funny thing about, and they're so convinced that they can't, but they believe that people they know can do this. So what I do is I sit down with them. I talk to them about people that are successful within this industry. These are professions that are known to succeed within the direct sales industry. Small business owners. Do we have any small business owners in here? Do we have any healthcare professionals? Do we have any internet marketers? Do we have any retired military? Right? Do we have entrepreneurs? Wait, all of y'all should be raising your hand. Come on. Do we have entrepreneurs? Exactly. Right? Real estate, insurance, financial agents. Do we have any of those? Former network marketers. Do we have any of those? Okay. Single, stay-home parents. Right? Everyone that I've just mentioned is in this room. So then I ask them. I say, okay, grab a piece of paper or a pin board. And I say, who do you know? And I put his name. Let's say Tom is my guy. I say, Tom, and I draw a circle. Who do you know that's a small business owner, right? He says, Julie, and I'm drawing this out. And I say, okay, great. I start asking him questions about Julie and how long she's been in business, where she's at, what she does, the type of product. And then I ask the question, do you think that, and I explained to him why certain Julie would be successful in this business. Because she's a small business owner. She's an entrepreneur. She's got clients that come in all day long. She knows other business owners. I mean, I could go down a list. But then I go into and I show Julie, I tell him, do you think Julie knows at least 4 or 5 other business owners? And she says, yes, absolutely. So what did I just do? I leapfrogged over them, showed them a potential person that could do this business and how they can leverage off of it, doing the grand openings, doing the one-on-ones, and meeting with me, right? And I repeat this process, and I go through it, and I keep doing it until I got 5 people. I'll ask, who do you know in military? Who do you know it's a stay-at-home mom? Who do you know it's an internet marketer? Who do you know it's real estate? And I'll go through, and what I do is visually, because we all can see visually, a team of prosperity. A pathway to succeeding. Would you all agree? This is what I show them on paper. Now, the next thing that I do is I say, let's go talk to them. When can we set up a time to go meet with them? Or let's get you started and sign you up for the $4.99 and $99 a month. I'm going to submit you in a game plan. I'm going to let company do the work. That's why I'm a glorified messenger. I don't have to do any of the work. I send them to them. Let them close. They keep sending me checks. I keep telling the story. Right? And this is what I show people. So the whole time, now, if somebody's not interested, they're still not sure, and I'm still not sure where they're at. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 meaning 0 interest, 10 you want to go and do this with me, where are you? They tell you a 4 or 5. I say, what can I do to make it a 10? I'm running out of time. I'm almost done. Give me 1 minute. So basically, as soon as I get their 1 to 10, I ask them, what's stopping you from being that 10? And they tell me. And I said, if I can answer that question, would there be any other reason why you wouldn't do this business? And so if they say no, then I say, okay, let me show you how we work that. So whatever the objection is, I show them, I answer it, I get them the resource. If I got to call corporate, if I got to do 3-way, if I got to introduce them to somebody that's similar career, whatever I do to answer that, if there's no, and what I'm doing is drawing out all these objections. I'm drawing out everything so that I can get them to start thinking about the possibilities. Now, guys, my time's up. Success is free. It's just not easy. And I love what Dr. Alexander was talking about. Man, was that powerful, the message he had? That was so powerful, right? I was sitting back there taking notes. Here's the thing. Like I said, success is free. It's just not easy. And it's not the destination of success. It's the journey you take and who you become. So I want you to go out and inspire, motivate, and encourage everyone about this opportunity, the people. And I want you to bless yourself with prosperity because you're going to manifest it into your life. God bless. Thank you. Good night.